have an escape plan. And again, like I said before, have an alternate, because if your main plan is to go out this door and everybody's going to meet in the parking lot so we can take attendance to make sure everybody's out of the building, whether that be for a fire or for especially an active shooter, that might not be a good idea. Think it through. Where are we going to meet? How are we going to keep in touch with everybody? Well, I want to know who's in the building. If someone's left in the building, who's in the building? What room would they be in? If they have an office, or say if they were in a treatment room last time you saw them, law enforcement's really going to want to know that information. So again, have a plan, have an escape plan, a route, and an alternate. Again, report all aggression, no matter what it is. Report it to management. I can't tell you how many times in the healthcare environment that I've been working. I mean, it's in the hundreds, if not thousands of times that I've talked to staff, and they tell me, well, yeah, this thing happened here, this thing happened here. I say, did you tell management? Well, no. Why not? And they'll say something like, well, what are they going to do about it? Well, they're for sure not going to do nothing about it if you don't tell them. And sometimes when they have security, in a hospital setting or even in some medical office buildings where they have security, I'll say, why did you tell security? No. Why? And they'll say, what? They're not going to do anything, or I don't trust them, or I don't value them, or whatever the case is. That's the worst thing. Tell somebody, please, and do that. Trust your instincts. Again, if it doesn't feel right, and you know what that means in your world, in your life, you know what that means, that gut feeling, that whatever, something doesn't seem right, trust it. Do something at that point. Follow the instructions of the 911 operator and the police officers to the letter. Don't ask a lot of questions. Give them information. They have seconds to get that typed into the computer, which immediately goes off to every squad car, or every police car, or whatever the case is in that area. And it also goes to other jurisdictions around you or whatever. That's why you're going to get such a large response. But they have seconds to get the information out there. They're not going to ask you for a name or whatever the case is. If they do, it's going to be after the fact, but they're going to ask, what's your emergency? Active shooter at this medical clinic, and this is the address. And then let them, if they want to ask questions, they'll do it at that point. But you've gotten critical information to them. If your life is on the line, think outside the box.